Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Vishakani Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. Will you all say Hare Krishna once again? Children and parents. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna. First of all, I would like to thank the parents of our children here for your bold step to send your children to our school. Because this is a school with a different objective. In order to explain that point, I will narrate an incident. Our Gurukul school in Vrindavan just opened in 1977. Srila Prabhupada was in Vrindavan at that time. He actually inaugurated the opening of that school. And during that time, when Srila Prabhupada was in Vrindavan, one day a very important person, Mr. Jai Dayal Dalmia, probably you know him as the head of the Dalmia group, the father of Vishnu Hari and Ajay Hari Dalmia. So, Mr. Dalmia came to see Srila Prabhupada with his 3 daughters-in-law and a few of his grandchildren. And while Srila Prabhupada was speaking to Mr. Dalmia, Srila Prabhupada told him about the school, Gurukul, that he just opened in Vrindavan. And he requested him, he told him, why don't you send your grandchildren to the Gurukul? And then Prabhupada explained that the modern education system, the objective of the modern education system is to prepare the individuals to get a job. The objective of the education is simply to get a job. And better education means better job. But according to the Vedic understanding, to take up a job means to become a Sudra. In the Vedas, there are 4 classes: Brahmanas, the intellectual class. Mind you, this system is not the caste system that goes on in India today. This is the pristine Vedic understanding is that there are 4 classes of people in this society: the intellectuals, warriors, traders, and workers. Every human society, anywhere in the world, you'll find that these 4 classes are there. The intellectuals are there, the warriors are there, the traders are there, and workers are there. This system actually has been designed by Krishna himself. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Chatur Varna Maya Shrishta Guna Karma Vibhavasa. According to the guna, according to the modes of material nature, and according to karma, according to one's past karmic reactions and according to one's propensity. These four divisions have been made in the society. Those who are in the mode of goodness, they are the intellectuals or brahmanas. Those who are in the mode of passion, they are the warriors and administrators. Those who are in the mixed mode of passion and ignorance, they are the traders. And those who are in the mode of ignorance, they are the workers. So Prabhupada pointed out that this education system that India has developed today is actually a sutra education, an education that is designed to create workers. The goal of life becomes to get a job. Mind you, the three higher classes, the brahmanas or intellectuals, the warriors and the traders, they don't work under somebody else. Their occupation is independent. A brahmana is independent, a warrior is independent, and a trader, a businessman is independent. Only the Sudras are dependent because they cannot design, they cannot figure out what they really want to do. That's why they have to work under somebody else. So then Prabhupada pointed out that your children, your grandchildren, don't have to seek for a job. Rather, they will give employment to others, hundreds of thousands of people, as you are already doing. So they don't need to study this education. They do not need to surrender to this education system just for the sake of getting a job. Your children should become a leader of the society. So this is actually the point. This school that ISKCON is designing, is setting up, according to Srila Prabhupada's instructions, is meant to create leaders in the society. Why? Because a leader must know what the goal of life is. Leader is not a matter of getting a number of votes to become a leader, so-called leader. Rather, in that kind of leadership, a blind man will naturally lead other blinds to a ditch. And that is what's happening in today's world. Not only in India, all over the world. No one knows what's the goal of life. And what should be the goal of life? In order to understand that, we have to go to the Vedas. In order to understand that, at least we can go to the essence of the Vedas, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. These are the two essence of the Vedas. Thus, the cream or the very crux of the Vedic understanding. And that is indicating us, that is educating us, that is directing us to the actual goal of human life. The human life is meant for spiritual development. And spiritual development means to understand God. We all have an eternal relationship with the Supreme Personality of God. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Supreme Controller and the Supreme Proprietor, He is our Father. He is our dearest friend. He is so close to us that He is there in everyone's heart. And He is simply waiting for us to turn towards Him. And when we do that, the objective of our life is achieved. So that should be the goal of life. So the education system, proper education system, should teach an individual what, first of all, who the Supreme Personality of Godhead is and what is His relationship with Him. And he should learn how to re-establish that relationship with that Supreme Personality of God. In short, this is what our school is teaching your children. And thank you very much for sending your children to our school. And I also want to say a few words to the children. The children, what do you want? What should you be? First thing, you must be good, isn't it? Who wants to be a good boy or a good girl? Please raise your hand. Who wants to be a bad boy or a bad girl? No one. That's wonderful. So become good. That should be your goal. You should be good. And you should be so good that everyone will appreciate you. So please become very good boys and very good girls. And a few other things I will suggest. Please get up early in the morning. How many of you get up early in the morning? Very good. And you know what's the secret of getting up early in the morning? Early to bed, early to rise. So go to bed early. How many of you go to bed early? Very good. And then the third thing I will say is always listen to your parents and to your teachers. How many of you listen to your parents? Wow, very nice. I am very happy to see that all of you have raised your hands. Because your parents are your real well-wishers. They love you. They want you to flourish in your life. They want you to grow up, to become a real asset in the society. So please try to follow these 3 things. Be good, get up early, listen to your parents, and listen to your teachers. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I now request the Glorious Bhaktivedanta Swami to please release the DVD.
Hare Krishna. So this is the DVD that has been released by our school, and I was told that it was directed by Mr. Bhattacharya. Thank you very much.
Around 3 years back, I was coming back from my shooting, one of my serial shooting, and I was wondering that is this what I'm looking for in life? Shooting, home, shooting. Running after work, sometimes work running after you. Am I happy? I was actually wondering. So in that thought brought me to Hare Krishna Land Jew, to Radha Ras Bihari. And there I got one very important thing in life. And that was Hare Naam Kevalam Harinam, Hariname Kevalam, Kalau Naste Gati Ranyatha. And I understood the importance of it. I started chanting and really started feeling good about things. I told myself that I will chant now sincerely and seriously. So while that time I used to go to the Radharasi Behari temple. I did one play there called O Kripanidhan Gopal, and then I did this film, tried doing this film, Bhaktivedanta Swami Mission School, a journey, and felt nice about it, really felt good about it. Very much to you all that if at all you like this film, you enjoyed this film, then you can clap one more time for me. I'll feel good about it. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna.